It's now time for Me and My Roku with host Peter Clay.
The Switzerland of streaming.
Incidentally, this is Peter.
So we have a voicemail now from Peter.
Pete, you are not. This is what it's all about, isn't it?
Wow. Oh, boy.
Well, hello again, everybody, and welcome to another fabulous, spectacular, cable-licious, cord-cuttericious, deliciousness episode of Me and My Roku. I'm your host, Peter Clay. I make up words sometimes to get you to get excited about you and your Roku as much as I'm excited about me and my Roku. It's a me show. I'm me, and I play around with the Roku, and I dig around and see what I can find to spread along to the rest of the gang. And that's you, hopefully, in listening and enjoying and learning. That's the whole idea, as we use the Roku as our cord-cutting streaming device. Found out the other day that Roku is considered the Switzerland of streaming. Let's say that again without stuttering. The Switzerland of streaming. Isn't that exciting? And it makes a lot of sense if you really think about it, because really the Roku is agnostic to anything that's going out there. You see Disney and Amazon not getting along right now, and everyone is trying to black out on Sling and all these different things, and everyone's fighting, and the Roku is just like, hello, we're still streaming over here. Whatever it's out there, we'll take it, and it's going. We're neutral here. And I'm neutral here. I'm agnostic to all this stuff. I don't care if you're a cord cutter, cord shaver, cord stayer. It doesn't matter. The Roku is a useful tool for all to enjoy. So you just take out what you want and flush out the rest, and everything else is there for you. So we got some things to talk about, so let's get started. Okay, well, I wasn't considering doing a podcast this week because I just did one over the weekend when the little missus took some time off, and so I could rush out and get a podcast out. I thought I discussed everything, and thought it was going to make it 1 week with maybe just having a day off and all that stuff. And then, what's that fruit company? What's their name again? Apple. Well, we're still 2 weeks away from Apple TV Plus, but just to get ready for launch and everything like that, the Apple TV app is now available on Roku. Woo! Whoa! Available for everyone. Just about everyone. It did not work on my Roku LT app, so apparently that's not going to get the Apple TV app on there. But the Roku 3 and the Roku Ultra, boom, we're in. The Roku Ultra also is in 4K and all that stuff. So it's coming through on the Roku menu as 4Kable. So, but I did not notice that too much so now I just got it today, so I'm still playing around with it. So it linked my account. And one of the things that made me get up first thing this morning and late to getting my cats to the vet this morning was because there was just some things that I haven't seen in years because I had ordered on iTunes years and years ago that were now available to me on my Roku that weren't only previously available to my Apple device. And the only thing I have on that is my iPhone. So this was all intriguing to me. So what are some of the things that I ordered? So what's my initial thoughts? You think Apple, you think pretty, you think togetherness, you think this is just going to be awesome right from the start, and it's okay. You know, everything was there. I linked my account, and I would do that as if I was linking any other thing, PlayStation View or any of these other authentication channels and all that stuff. So pretty smooth there. Some of the things that I ordered a really long time ago, like the NFL Games of the Year from 2010 and some of the TV shows and all this, were in standard definition, and you could kind of tell. So it was a little glitchy, a little jittery. But then I went through some of the movies, like the Star Wars and everything else like that. Those all then turned out really fine. And then I also am testing out the trial channels. Maybe you recall 3-4 months ago, I did a free trial of PBS Living because it was only like $2.99 a month or something like that, and Amazon was offering it for half off. Well, Apple TV has PBS Living as well, and $2.99, but a 7-day free trial. So I'm doing a lot of the free trials on there just to test how they work on the Apple TV app, and I thought they were glorious. So that actually was worth it. So you just linked my account, which I have plenty of Apple credits to as collateral for these free trials and stuff. So, and another thing that I tried out before was Epix, but I can only do it on my phone. So maybe I can try it again on the Apple TV. We'll see. So if you're a Roku owner, you're an Apple owner, and you're getting ready for Apple TV Plus, I would say try the app right now. Get used to it. Get used to the interface, and see how that's going to work for you. So then that we can, when November 1st, when Apple TV Plus comes out, because I'm sure we're going to get a free trial on that as well, just to check it out, see what all the hubbub is all about. And so that you can kind of get used to it, so then when November 1st comes along, you're not going in all half into it, type of thing. So like, we know where everything is and where everything can go. So plenty of movies, and they are saying they're not tracking your information. They're kind of private about this stuff, but they kind of know what you want to watch and all that stuff. So if you provide them with stuff, they'll give you stuff, type of thing. So there's some potential here. We'll have to keep our eye out. I'll have a more thorough update next week for you on that. So the Apple TV app now ready for you and your Roku.
La 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 la. Ooh baby, ooh baby, ooh baby.
Okay. Well, a couple things came across my desk there that kind of made me go, interesting. One of the things is to kind of keep track of how you're paying for all your services if you're paying for them and all that stuff. Now, a lot of people will just whip out that credit card and go, here you go, take my money. And that is fine if you wish. But you know that there's other ways out there. I think I've talked about in the past how I try and get as many credits as I can through gift cards and things along those lines, whether it be Google, Apple, even PayPal for that matter, and stuff. So to use that to help pay for programming and things like PlayStation View, another one too. PlayStation cards work very well. Happen to notice there now that YouTube TV is no longer available through iTunes. I had used that in the past, but then had stopped myself when they were starting to add $5 more. And I've seen people do that. Amazon does that with music and Pandora, so that they add that 30% Apple tax on top of everything. So even though you're not paying for things out of things, because you've got a gift card, that's a lot of value that's being taken away from you as well then too. So I kind of stopped doing that and went to Google Play cards instead for YouTube and YouTube TV and things like that. Even though I don't have YouTube TV anymore, very good service. Don't worry about that. So just kind of be mindful of that, and also kind of keep things on a calendar. I've noticed that too. So as everyone's is kind of talking about is like, how do you know which ones to get? And if buy it all, you end up paying more and all that stuff. Well, be mindful, keep track of some of these things, and maybe put on a calendar to know when to pay for these things as well. Seems like a lot of work, but like I say, once you just do the work, it's all done. And you don't have to worry about it. And then you have these devices that just remind you of these things. It's all good. Yeah. So the Roku also, you can do billing through Roku on that as well. They take PayPal as well. And that kind of gives you one place for everything to kind of go as well. I kind of do it through Apple because I get a lot of gift cards and stuff like that. So whatever Apple can do, then Roku, then PayPal, then a whole bunch of other stuff. Then my credit card if I have to. So a little mindful of ways of how to handle your purchases for your Roku. Alrighty. Okay, kids, gather around. Time to come together here. You don't have to hold hands. Just come together. We're going to have a little story here about support and being thankful for certain things out there that are doing well and doing good for all, not just some, but is available to all. And that's the Internet Archive. We thank them, we love them, and by we, I mean me. Please consider supporting archive.org today. Just go there and check it out for one and see what's available just as a library, just as a resource, as a reference to anything, and see all the other cool stuff that they have, like old arcade games, music, concerts, old videos, old commercials, old game shows. Just check it out today. It's come a long way from the times when you used to use it, watch it on your QuickTime on your computer screen to today. Full blown, all there for you, and downloadable, and even books. It's all there for you today. Please check it out, and then please consider supporting archive.org today. Please and thank you. Okay, news and notes. Some stuff going around. Hulu is doing a bunch of stuff. If you get Hulu, we do in this household. We love it very much. Noticing that the quality is starting to get a little better. Noticing that 4K is being more widely available on most services now. It used to be just on our Android TV. We noticed it the most, but we're now noticing clearer, crisper pictures on just about everything on the shows we watch on Hulu now. Also, they are adding an like and dislike button now. We're not seeing that on Roku just yet, but you're going to see it on the website and apps and Android TVs and stuff like that. Coming soon to Roku as well. And here's Roku's doing so well. Their stock fluctuating here and there, but as a business doing really well and being very popular, they're running out of places to show ads. There's the Roku channel, and there's on the side screen of your menu. So they're running out of places. They're getting more ads than they're getting places to put them. So be on the lookout for that. I've heard some stories about some pre-roll ads showing up in different places, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Also, keep an eye out on your ad-supported streaming services. Lots of stuff still going on there. I don't talk about it every single week, but be mindful of that as well, because so much is going on there. So competition is getting stronger. FilmRise is adding more and more programming, and they also support other ad-supported streaming. So you're going to see things that say FilmRise, but they will show up on your Roku channel and your Tubi and all that stuff. Tubi is adding a kids separate area where you can go through. So they're saying over 5,000 different titles of stuff for kids and stuff. So keep an eye on that. Was watching Tubi the other day, noticed something a little interesting that I usually watch it on my Roku. And this is a Roku show, but I noticed that when I Chromecast Tubi, I'm not getting the ads. So if you have a Chromecast on the side, it's something to think about. And then regular ads onto now Tubi, I do not mind so much. They have seemingly found a way to add ads right at the same point, and then at a good point in the movie or show at natural points, and also very polite. In the little corner, you'll see ad coming up in 10 seconds. Get ready, get prepared, get ready, get ready for your beer run. So noticing that. Also, Crackle is saying that they're going to be adding more programming, and Sling, yes, Sling TV. They're adding more free programming, even if you're not a subscriber. So the menu comes up when you add on now. Do you want to restart your subscription, or would you like to check out the free offers? Check out the free offers. Now, same problem I have with Sling is it's a very good service. Okay, I'm not knocking it. But one of the issues I have with the interface is trying to find things and going through the interface and all stuff. That's just me. That's why it's me and my Roku. You might have a totally different experience with that. So Pluto is also lots of stuff going on there. 24 hours of stand-up comedy that they will have also on YouTube as well. And don't forget about YouTube. Keep checking their stuff out, more stuff. Now, in this household here, we talked about natural ad breaks and all that stuff. We were having little issues with YouTube, so we had to go with the YouTube Premium, and that also then got us 2 more music channels and everything. So the value was there for us, and I had gift cards and stuff like that too. So lots of things shaping out. So it's not always newsworthy all the time to say, oh, this is on now and this is off there, but just know that things are changing all the time. Don't lose sight of that. Don't get just narrowed in on your Netflix and your Hulu and your fall TV shows and your sports and everything like that. Know that there's other things out there. And ad-supported makes it even better. Okay, comings and goings. Well, obviously coming was the Apple TV app. We had to do that. So that created a kind of uneven nature to my menu. And you know how I like to keep that nice and straight. So nothing's been taken off yet, but my free trial of Tidal is coming up. Tidal, the Jay-Z music service? I don't know. But it's a good music service. I have enjoyed the free trial. I am letting you know right now, I am not continuing with it because thanks to OS Catalina upgrade and the new Apple Music on the computer, I got another month of Apple Music then. So I can only have so many. I've only got 10 music apps on my phone right now. There's only so much I can handle on that. So Tidal is going to have to move along. But I did think as a review of Tidal as a decent music service. It's really no different than any others. It plays the same stuff. They tend to have more of their genre than others, but everything else is there. And I thought for a Roku channel, which I've had issues with in the past, is why do I want music on my TV? But I thought their interface was actually pretty good, and which include music videos and different things, and the track listing and everything like that, and being able to shuffle and all that stuff. I actually thought it was a pretty good service. So if that's something that you think you might like, you're not going to do yourself any wrong. There's just other things out there as well. But anyway, so Tidal probably going to go. Apple TV here to stay forever and ever, I'm sure. Also, going is me. I've got to go. I got to get back to my Roku. I got the new Apple TV app that I get more free trials to try out. So plenty to report on. I'll try and do another show next week, and hopefully, and maybe if I get some time, well, we'll see. We'll just plan on next Wednesday, whatever Wednesday that is. I'm not saying which one. Anyway, thank you so much. Please support archive.org. Thank you so much for their support and providing the bandwidth of this program. You may subscribe to the Me and My Roku podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, Spreaker, Spotify, TuneIn, YouTube, iHeartMedia, and radio.com. Follow me on Twitter at Radio Affliction. Send me a tweet. Tweet me. Say hi. Listening. We hear you loud and clear. It's all good. And questions and comments for further communication, just email me at meandmyrokupodcast@gmail.com. It's a pleasure to be with you this time and always, and join me next time. In the meantime, I hope you're enjoying you and your Roku as much as I'm enjoying me and my Roku. And I'll be back with you real soon.